Greetings and welcome to week 2. I was in the process of grading, starting to grade your course application emails and look over your some of the websites that I'm starting to get links for. And so I was thinking it was Sunday afternoon and I should take a break here and at least get an overview video for week 2 started, as well as kind of talk about the readings for this week. The readings this week really set the foundation in addition to the reader-centered aspect that we read about last week as far as Anderson's concerned. And we start to get into some technical documentation, design elements, and things like that that I would like you to pay attention to. So I thought I'd review those with you real quick. All right, so I'm going to minimize, put myself down here in the corner. And just as a friendly reminder, the majority of the time when you come to the website, I would encourage you to use course materials again, right? And then, of course, in this case, we'll look at week 2, May 15th through the 21st. And so our basic overview here, you're going to read Kramer and Bernhardt. You're going to read Anderson, 2 chapters in Anderson, chapter 2 and 3, and then the resume design from the Purdue OWL, and take reading quiz 2. Have that done by Wednesday. And then Friday you'll do blog 2, and then by Sunday we'll get the draft, a rough draft or first draft of our resume and cover letters to the peer review forum, and I'll discuss that in a later video. So mainly I just wanted to kind of give you an overview of this week and then really kind of talk about the readings for this week. So the first one here, if you click on this link, it will take you to or through our library system, and then you can click on the full PDF text, which is over here on the left-hand side. Will be on the left-hand side of your screen. And then, of course, you have the chapters 2 and 3. And then I'm going to, in the body of this email that I'm sending you to tell you about this video, I have the correct links. This link here is incorrect, so I am sending that to you. All right, so that's kind of a basic overview. So when you download the Kramer and Bernhardt, it's teaching text design, and this is what it looks like, so you'll know that you've got the right one. Okay, real quickly, so let's look at week 2. So we are moving towards a draft of our resumes and cover letters. So this week's readings are essential to your success. As I already mentioned, the readings this week begin to build upon the foundation of reader-centered communication, and we can now begin to formulate additional questions about what our readers need to know, how to help them find it, and what we can do as technical communicators to assist them by designing our technical communication useful ways. And this will include not only just the content, but also the form. So when we think about what do our readers need to know, it's one thing to have that information there. It's another thing to be able to help them to locate it easily, quickly, and understand. And we can take them through the technical communication that we are writing in a very useful ways, as we will learn this week. All right, so in this video, I've already covered kind of the overview, go through course materials week 2. We have Wednesday, Friday, Sunday schedule as usual this week. I went over the readings with you, and here I give you some additional information about the reading quiz. So I say pay attention to the following in each of the readings. So what are the issues with the school essay? You'll find out really quickly when you're reading Kramer and Bernhardt that they start off pretty quickly by giving you this essay, and so pay attention to what they say about that. They then highlight 5 guidelines, okay? And then one of the things that I would like you to do is to think about these items here. Headers. They talk about headers. They talk about hierarchy. They talk about the difference between serif and sans serif fonts. They talk specifically about active and passive voice. Active and passive white spacing. We'll get to active and passive voice later. And then what they call gridding, or gridding the document. And then in Anderson, pay close attention to resume job order. Pay attention to questions employers ask when they are reading application letters. And then think about usefulness as questions you ask yourself, and we're going to ask ourselves as we start to create technical communication. Useful technical communication this semester, and then you might want to note phantom readers. And then the Purdue OWL, I say all of it, it's short, and it is very, very short, but it does what the Purdue OWL resume design page does is kind of starts to put a lot of the things you just read, especially in Kramer and Bernhardt, together into how you then can start to look at it. And they're going to talk about a little bit. In Purdue OWL, they're going to kind of break up a page, and they're going to kind of give you a couple little examples of that and how to use serif and sans serif font. So it's really, really helpful and very useful, especially for this week's assignments. So let's go back to here. All right. And then, of course, as always, you have all the links that you need right down here. When you're ready to take the reading quiz 2, it's right there. We'll talk about blog post 2, and I'll talk about the resume and cover letter and how all that's going to go in a video coming soon. Coming soon to a week 2 folder near you. Okay, guys. I'm really enjoying reading the course application emails and looking at your websites and designs and everything, and you're really off to a really, really good start. So, good job. All right, I wish you all a very good weekend. If there are any mothers out there listening to me, happy Mother's Day. Pass along happy Mother's Day wishes from me. All right, see you soon.